Hey there, what's up? It's Aaron, Question Period Canada. We're going to introduce you to the clowns of the Liberal Party. Here we go. Let's check it out. This is Justin Trudeau. You know him. He's our Prime Minister. He's also a rodeo clown. Dodges everything.
Honorable Prime Minister.
One thing is clear, the cuts, the austerity that are proposed by the leader of the official opposition would not help that family, would not help Canadians from coast to coast be able to afford a new home. That is or the homes they're living in even. That is why we're continuing to work right across the country to bring forward ambitious and community-specific solutions to the housing problems they're facing. We've signed Housing Accelerator Fund agreements with London, with Vaughan, with Halifax, with Hamilton, with the province of Quebec, with more to come, Mr. Speaker. The cuts he's proposing won't help Canadians. Our investments, done responsibly, will continue to help Canadians.
That's right. Here, here.
This is Christia Freeland. She's like a kindergarten teacher. She's a condescending clown.
Mr. Speaker, our government will provide an update on our fiscal position, on expenses, and on revenues in the fall economic update in due course this fall. But I do want to be very, very clear on Canada's fiscal position. I was at the IMF World Bank Finance Ministers meeting just last week, and that is where it was so clear that Canada has the lowest deficit, the lowest debt to GDP ratio in the G7. Our position is enviable, Mr. Speaker.
This is Karina Gould. She's dull as hell and pregnant. She's a boring clown.
Mr. Speaker, as a descendant of Jewish Holocaust survivors, I am personally very hurt by the fact that this chamber recognized this individual. And I am sure that everyone feels the same way in this chamber. The Parliamentary Protective Service had the appropriate screening in place to ensure the security of last Friday's event, and that is what I was referring to, Mr. Speaker. But what I can continue to say is that we all must take this seriously because it is hurting many communities.
Honorable.
This is FPC, Francois Philippe Champagne. He's a crazy guy, out of his mind. He's a wild clown.
I'd like to thank my colleague for the question. Mr. Speaker, I can assure you there was nothing nice about my meeting with the 5 grocers in Canada, Mr. Speaker. I expressed to them the frustration of 40 million Canadians who are struggling to put food on the table, Mr. Speaker. And I asked them on behalf of all the Canadians to do their part to stabilize prices in Canada. Mr. Speaker, if all the members of Parliament want to do something to help Canadians, vote for C-56. That is that simple, Mr. Speaker. More competition, lower consolidation, and more food on the table for Canadians.
This is Slick Sean Fraser. He's fun, he's cute, can't stand still though. He's a dancing clown.
Party stands when it comes to supporting measures that are actually going to fight climate change and create good jobs in our region. Time after time, they oppose reasonable measures that are going to reduce pollution, that are going to prevent the kinds of severe weather events that my communities have been impacted by, including Hurricane Fiona, including wildfires like we've never seen, including floods that have literally taken the lives of my community members. The Conservatives have a chance to support a concrete measure by voting for C-49, which will create good-paying jobs in clean industries. Why does that member oppose good-paying jobs in his community?
This is Jenna Suds. Peace, love, and harmony. She's an emo clown.
Side of the House, we continue to do the hard work to ensure that Canadian families are supported. Just look to our investment to create a nationwide system of early learning and childcare, or look to our Canada Child Benefit. On this side of the House, we are making investments to make sure that families can buy the food, can get the school supplies and the sneakers that their kids need. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So that was pretty fun, right? Those are some of the clowns in Trudeau's cabinet. We'll be back with more videos. Like, subscribe, catch you next time.